Good morning, beautiful people, and Happy New Year. We've made it. I would like to share here how my transition was into the new year. The last few days that were surrounding the new year transition. And these last 3 days, I was at an embodiment. It's called Embodiment Festival, the festival that happens here in Guatemala every year for the new year. And I have not been attending it in the previous years because I have this wound of rejection that I work with. And when I am in groups with more people, it really gets activated for me. I start feeling not connected, not fitting in, and it becomes quite a painful experience for me. So my whole life since 10, 11 years old, where that theme started coming into my life, I was avoiding being in the big groups. And I've chosen to give myself a different experience this time because I felt I've done quite a lot of work around this area. And what I do now, I realize I need to create the experiences for me, like in the physical world, where actually I feel that no, this is not correct. That story of not fitting in, of not feeling connected, of not being liked is not actually correct anymore. I really need to give myself that the tangible experience of that, like the actual see that I see that that's a different reality I'm living in, and it's just my story. So that was my intention of going to this festival, to give myself that experience. So my determination with myself as I was going there, to notice each time the wound of rejection is coming up and question that, and question if that is truly what's happening, or it's just my story, that's just the way my mind interprets the behavior of other people around me. And is there any other way to interpret it and to see it in some other way? Or maybe I can come to them and check with them, if there is an option to do that, of course. So that was my intention of going. And what happened there, first of all, the reason I felt this time I might be able to do that, like I said, because I've done a lot of work and there's lots of awareness that I have of my own mind now, like greater awareness of the way my mind works and what I'm working with than I had in the previous years, uh, most of my life. And also because now I feel I have a community here. So there were friends who came to that festival as well. And I had that support. It's like I had that human support. I didn't tell them what I'm there doing, but from time to time they would come and give me a hug, and dance with me, because the Embodiment Festival, there were lots of DJ, there were lots of dance, like exciting dance type of dance. So I had that support. I had my community to come back to when I need a break, when I need to ground, because it just was 2 minutes walk away from the door of my community. So that these two things made it easier. The support that I have, that I have people that actually see me and know me, and I feel safe with, and also how much I get to know my own way of the way my mind works, and how I've learned to be able to question that. So I was equipped, and when I came there, my test for myself was to go around and be confident enough to see who wants to dance with me, because I love connection. I love dancing with others. So whenever I felt like I want to dance with others, I would go and look into their eyes. And the first day, I consciously felt rejected. Like I would look into the eyes and I see that they don't even see me, and the fear would come up, and I would put my eyes down. And I feel rejected. And the story was there, well, no one wants to dance with me because everyone wants to dance just with beautiful young girls. And so there was like this feeling of frustration, rejection. And I was like, this is not fun. Big crowds do not work for me. I only can enjoy when it's a small container, when there's a space for people to connect. That's what the experience is that I can only still work with, and feel that it's not a rejection, but something like I can notice that it's something else for others. So I was defeated in the first day in my work through this issue. And I decided next day I'm gonna go and see if I can shift something, because okay, if that's how the reality makes me feel, I have not shifted that wound within myself yet. Yeah. So let me go and check if what can I can do differently to experience the same behavior in a different way. And what I did, I took a bit of CBD oil. I work with CBD oil as a plant medicine. It's been part of my journey for the last 2-3 years now. And it's just hemp based, so there's no THC component. It's not psychoactive. It just relaxes my nervous system. And what happens when my nervous system gets relaxed is that when a trigger comes up, like the fear, for example, I look into someone's eyes and the fear comes up, I can still continue looking and just hold space for my own fear inside. And then as I continue looking, maybe I get more information. So that's what I did. The next day I went, I gave myself a chance to really look. And as I experienced fear that was coming up for me because they do not see me, to stay with that with myself and continue looking into their eyes till they see me. And when they saw me, then it was very clear they saw me. They really saw me. I guess this is a big issue for me, to be seen. And then it was clear for me that they either want to dance or don't want to dance with me. Because if they don't want to dance, they would just like in their gestures, like, oh, thank you. Or like in the way through their eyes. And I'm just, oh yeah, they are having a different experience right now. I mean, they're having different needs right now, or they're in a different place right now. It's more about connecting with themselves, being in their own journey. And that's okay. It's not about me. Yeah. Like I could see clearly it's not about me. It's not that I'm not good enough for them. Yeah, I'm not good enough for them to dance with me. Um, it was just something that's not aligned for them at that moment to connect with someone else. And then there were lots of others who really wanted that connection. They're just scared to approach anyone. And when they saw that, I'm here and like I'm coming and I want to play with them and dance, they just were through their eyes, they were just responding. And there was this beautiful connection happening, this beautiful, beautiful dances that I've had. And very sensual dances, because that's what also I love to experience with others. Um, yeah, playful, sensual. Um, and it was a full evening. It was 31st, and it was like just like, wow, this is so cool. I'm stepping into the new year and making this my reality, where I don't interpret behavior of others anymore, that it's about me. And that is my biggest wound, the wound of rejection. So I'm not interpreting anymore at that time, that day. I was rewriting, I'm seeing, because I allow myself to see longer and really notice what makes the person do what they're doing. Yeah, I'm not longer interpreting what they're doing as something that they reject me, who I am. And from that, I understand, like my takeaway is, if I just allow myself to really hear what others saying, or to really look and just notice what is happening there, then there is always a possibility, even when my mind wants to interpret it as, oh yeah, the person just doesn't like me, or, yeah, the way it used to do in the past, or like they don't even see me. um, I'm able to interpret it in a different way. When I let myself look long enough, or really repeat back what I've heard to make sure that I did get it right, whatever they said. Yeah, in the other circumstances, not on the dance floor, but other in the life. That's like my takeaway, is that there's an opportunity to really see that that is not personal. They're just somewhere else, or yeah, something else is happening there that's not connected at all to their connection with me, to how they feel about me. So yeah, so this is my little celebration from the new year. Um, And you know, I didn't think this about myself, but someone said to me when I share this thing, they're like, see how so intentional I am in everything that I'm doing. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. I'm so intentional because I lived in this pain for so long, and I want to be happy and I want to live in a new reality. And I recognize how, if I do want to create a new reality for myself, I have to be very, very intentional. Very intentional. It takes that much. So, just wanted to share with you that. Thank you for witnessing me. I'm still learning how to make my videos more precise. So I've recorded another version of this video earlier, which was like 20 minutes. And this morning I felt like, no, this is not good professional, what I call. Let me re-record it. So this is a re-recorded version with a better quality, hopefully, that kind of makes more sense. So I also was not rested yesterday. I slept only 3 hours after that long, beautiful, magical night at the embodiment. So today I'm rested. I'm gonna have soon people coming for breath work. I'm gonna facilitate breath work and also authentic lighting circling here at Karuna community where I live. So that's gonna be what my day is like. And yeah, I hope you had a beautiful transition to the new year. Sending you so much love and see you again soon.